try testing out this paper airplane tutorial. I don't have any kiddos, but I still think it looks pretty cool. So let's see if it'll work for a plain Jane like me. I'm usually very skeptical of these tutorials, so I'll be testing it out with 5 different types of paper. First, we have the 8.5 by 11. Then we have the 8.5 by 14. Then the 11 by 17. Then some thicker sketchbook paper, 9 by 12, and 9 by 12 construction paper. Just to make sure that this paper airplane will work in most scenarios, I'll be making 2 paper airplanes for the 8.5 by 11 and 8.5 by 14, because personally I don't want to have to be precise with every single paper airplane, so I'll make one that's really rushed and one that's more precise. And I'll be doing that for the longer paper because that appears to be what they use in the video, but most people have copy paper laying around. I will test them indoors like they're shown in the video, but I'll also do it outdoors just to see how well it reacts to wind. I think this paper airplane will still fly, but I really doubt that it's actually going to move the wings like a bird. There will be a tutorial at the end of the video if you'd like to test it out for yourself. The original Instagram reel is way too fast to actually follow along to, so I made my own. I have my pile of so-called birds, each labeled so I remember which ones are which. Let's go test them out. The 8.5 by 11 did not go very well. I had more attempts, but they went just as poorly. The 8.5 by 14 worked decently well, but the wings weren't moving like a bird. The 11 by 17 seemed to get a little more airtime, and at the beginning of the next throw, the wings move a little bit like a bird, but it's only for a second. The sketchbook paper had pretty much the same result as the 8.5 by 11. The construction paper, as expected, did not work well. There was barely any wind, but the 8.5 by 11 still did not work very well. The 8.5 by 14 was a little more successful, but there was still no flapping of the wings. The 11 by 17 sketchbook and construction paper did not work well.